inspiration. And,
Yeah, for sure.
Since my dad passed, I like keeping his name around a little bit extra.
Yeah.
Just because, really the ones before him that mattered just as much that I did. Well, my grandfather, he was 99, so I got to know him. My great-grandfather, statistically impossible.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he came to this country in 1888. So,
Yeah.
it's
Very
so
unlikely.
he was born in 1868.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
Amazing, isn't it?
And my grandfather was born in 1900, and he's, yeah, you start to, I take great pride that we were here before the World War II rush.
Mm-hmm.
That we have one extra generation.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And as my dad said, since 1888, most of them closed in their businesses. My father has helped them again.
Very important.
That's a hard one to say no to.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys think you know what hard is.
I believe that too.
wasn't going to show up.
Nope.
Here I am. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. So nice to see you all on this Erev Shabbat as we bring in the Sabbath together. It's a very hot mic, no? I don't know. I know you want to turn my sound as way down as possible so you can't hear me. So we are happy that you are here. We are happy that we get to celebrate Shabbat together. I don't know about you, but I often need Shabbat. I definitely need Shabbat this week to just breathe out all the messes in the world. Yeah, it's the mic. I'm not sure what it is. I'll go figure it out at some point. And so it's nice for us to be able to breathe out together a little bit on this Erev Shabbat. We are very, very lucky to have the CBI Brotherhood here on this Erev Shabbat. They're going to be helping to lead our service. They are going to be reading throughout the service. Howie Newmark has a double duty. He's going to be playing the tof, the drums for us. He'll be sharing some words of Torah with us later. The guys have prepared a beautiful dance number for us to see. What's that? Yes, they're going to do a full dance number. I believe they're doing a samba, as we talked about. So they're going to do a samba during the service. It's going to be beautiful. We expect you all to get up and dance with them. It's going to be a lovely samba that we're all going to be doing. And Shachar is here. Shachar, if you remember Shachar, she's been with us all year long. She is our Shin Shinit. Shin is stands for a Shnat Sharut, a year of service. She's here from Israel. She's been here with us all year through the Federation, and so she's here tonight. So she'll also be talking to us a little bit about Israel and about her experiences and what she's hearing from home, and how her experiences in Israel sort of connect to what we're all doing now here in the U.S. And like I said, that exhale and that opportunity to be here together is of great import for us, particularly with what's swirling all around us. So I'm going to now invite Phil Wishna to join us up here. He is the head of our Brotherhood. He is the head guru. He is what other words are there for the top superior master of our Brotherhood, and he is here to do the more official Brotherhood welcome to everyone.
Thank you, Rabbi. Shabbat Shalom. I hope you all had a wonderful and memorable Pesach. Welcome to the annual Brotherhood Shabbat. We are honored and excited to participate in tonight's service, and thank you for being here to help us celebrate Shabbat. Thank you, Rabbi Keller and Cantor Muchnick, for working with us to help create a meaningful service this evening. Brotherhood is a welcoming group built on the foundation of friendship, connections, and community, whether it's within our own synagogue community or the broad community around us. Our events run from informal get-togethers at local restaurants to the mitzvahs we do for the synagogue and for the community. So one month, we may be enjoying burgers and adult beverages at a local alehouse, right? And the next month, we're doing our civic duty by cleaning up the beach at Spanish River Park. Other mitzvahs on our plate are the annual building of the sukkah in the courtyard, which is chaired by Howie Newmark, which is followed a few days later by our popular Bourbon Bites and Bros in partnership with the Jewish National Fund, held in that very sukkah later on during Sukkot. We've responded to CBI's request to make a major contribution toward the purchase of the courtyard canopy, which you've all seen, of course, over the years, and to provide scholarship to a young Jewish student whose parents could not afford to pay for their daughter's confirmation class trip to Israel. We also give a meaningful gift to each and every bar and bat mitzvah celebrant of a book of their choice that connects them with their own Jewish identity. And Peter Davidson takes care of that for us for years now. We've provided Hanukkah gifts for kids at JAFCO, as well as at the SOS's Children's Village. We're also looking forward now to supporting CBI's new Am Yisrael High Auxiliary. Our year always begins with the Barry Glick kickoff event, which is watching an early season Monday or Thursday night NFL game together. Typically includes a trip to watch a Marlins game, which we're going to 2 weeks from this Sunday. We're going to see them play the Mets. Peter Davidson over here is chairing that event, so if you're interested, you can see him and talk about it during the Yoneg. We also this year are including a bowling event, Brotherhood bowling event on Sunday, June 9th at 3:30 at Bolero, and Jeff Young, who's sitting over there, took on that chairmanship, and he's doing a great job, and we're looking forward to a nice event there. So if you'd like to join us for any of our events, keep an eye on your emails. There's one that went out just a few hours ago, I noticed, that talked about both of those events, the baseball and the bowling. But there'll be others, and check your social media, or just go on the CBI calendar on cbiboca.org. I'd also like to invite any of you that are not currently Brotherhood members to join us. Our dues are only $36 a year, can be paid on your annual temple membership renewal or on cbiboca.org at any time. I hope you all enjoy tonight's service, and from my family to yours, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. I replaced the microphone. This one maybe sounds a little better. Thank you, Phil. Thank you. We are going to continue with the lighting of Shabbat candles. We are blessed on this Shabbat to have double. We have two B'nai Mitzvah with us, so we're going to invite the Yarmak family and the Markovsky families to join us up here to light our Shabbat candles. If you are looking for your prayer books, if you're here for the first time, you just reach under your seat. Reach under your seat. The prayer books are right there. Make sure that your prayer book says on the cover, make sure it says Shabbat on the front cover, and we'll be continuing on page 2.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadik ner shel
So our Shabbat candles are lit, and Shabbat has officially begun for all of us, so we can be in the presence of these 25 hours of a little bit of hopeful relaxation, reflection, study, some fun celebration for all of you, and so we'll further sweeten our Shabbat as it just started here with the words of Kiddush, which can be found on page 5.
ata Adonai. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava u'vratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh, zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim, Kivanu v'acharta v'yotanu kidashta mikomim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava u'vratzon Inchaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen.
We're going to move into Kabbalat Shabbat and continue now with Psalm 96, which can be found on page 13 in your Siddurim. Page 13. With the crown jewel, if you will, of Kabbalat Shabbat, the words of Lecha Dodi that take us back to the moments in Sfat where our Kabbalists sat and concentrated and dreamt about the perfect Shabbat, the perfect 25 hours of what their Shabbatot would look like. And so, as we enter our own Lecha Dodi moments, let's all think of what we will think our perfect Shabbatot will be and how we'll make Shabbat perfect as we possibly can for ourselves. Lecha Dodi can be found on page 20 and 21. We'll be doing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. When we get to verse 9, we'll be standing and facing the door to officially welcome the Shabbat bride. 1, 2, 5, 9. 20 and 21 with Lecha Dodi.
Lecha Dodi likrat kahala, b'nei Shabbat nekamela. Lecha Dodi likrat kahala, b'nei Shabbat nekamela. Shamor v'zachor, b'dibor echad hishmiyanu, el hameyuchad Adonai echad. Shemo אחד לשם ותפארת ולתחילה לך דודי לקראת קהלה בני שבת נקבלה לקראת שבת לכו בניך כי היא מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נסוכה זאת מעשה במחשבה תחילה לך דודי לקראת קהלה בני שבת נקבלה התעוררי התעוררי כי באורך קומי אורי 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 שידברי כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה לך דודי לקראת קהלה בני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת קהלה בני שבת נקבלה בואי ושלום עצרת בעלה גם בשמחה ובצולה תוכם בני עם סגולה בואי חלה לך דודי לקראת קהלה בני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת קהלה בני שבת נקבלה לי 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 שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת קהלה בני שבת נקבלה.
Please be seated. We continue now with Chatzi Kaddish, which can be found on page 26.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבם, בעלמא דברך ירצה וימליך מלכותה, בחייכון וביומייכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב וימרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם לעולמי המאיה יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקדושה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעולמה ואמרו Amen.
On a Shabbat where we are, of course, facing our hearts to the far east as we possibly can and thinking about Israel and thinking about what's transpiring with conversations with Hamas that are working and not working, with what's happening on the news, and we're seeing at our universities clear pain for each and every one of us, I would presume, in our entire Jewish community. And so it's time for us, if we have been in a slumber, if we have since October 7th maybe lost sight of what we're supposed to be doing, and that is not just praying, but also acting and writing and using our frustrations in the best possible way. Maybe it's necessary for us to wake ourselves up a little bit from that slumber. And if we're not, and we've been awake this whole time, we can further do so and connect to our communities here at CBI and all over the world so that we can collectively, intelligently, Jewishly, and communally find ways to combat anti-Semitism and find ways to connect our hearts as deeply as we can to Israel. And so we ask ourselves if we are awake, if we are prepared to take these steps. And we do so with the Baruch, that is our call to worship, our call to ask us if we are awake, if we are prepared. On page 28, together we stand.
Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? La 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 la
We continue with thanking God for making nights, page 30 and 31, and we invite Phil Wishna.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzvaot is your name, ever-living God. May you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim.
We take those requests and connections to God, to bless God for evening, and start to move towards our love and our oneness of God. And we continue with Ahavat Olam on page 32, and we invite Jeff Young.
Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amchal Ahavta Torah Umitzvot. Everlasting love, you have offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Okay, and then the bottom of page 33, the wisdom and wonder, please read responsively. Wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol.
All these things your Torah gives to us.
And the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives.
What could be a truer token of your abiding love
than this holiest of your works and the living language that gives it form? Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
And we bring ourselves into love and the oneness of God 3435, and we invite Peter Davidson.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed.
Please be seated. We continue on page 36.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך, ובכל לבבך, ובכל נפשך, ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה, אשר אנוכי מצבך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
And as we transition from love and slowly taking steps into redemption, we invite up to join us on the Bima Steve Kahn. We're on page 38.
All this we hold to be true and trustworthy for us. You alone are our God, and we are Israel, your people. You are our sovereign and Savior, who delivers us from oppressors' hands and saves us from tyrants' fists. You work wonders without number, marvels beyond count. You give us life and steady our footsteps. You perform miracles for us before Pharaoh, signs and wonders in the land of the Egyptians. You led your people, Israel, from their midst to freedom for all time. When your children witnessed your dominance, they praised your name in gratitude, and they accepted your sovereignty. Moses, Miriam, and all Israel sang to you together, lifting their voices joyously.
Micha Mocha on page 40. as we slowly move forward to the Amidah, we take this very important step to reflect on the canopy that God provides over all of us in the evenings when we sleep, and takes care of us and provides shelter for all of us. And so we invite Bruce Kaplan to join us on page 42.
Grant, O God, that we lie down in peace, and raise us up, O God, our guardian, to life renewed. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Guide us with your good counsel. For your name's sake, be our help. Shield and shelter us beneath the shadow of your wings. Defend us against illness, enemies, illness, war, famine, and sorrow. Distance us from wrongdoing. For you, God, watch over us and deliver us. For you, God, are graceful and merciful. Guard our going and coming to life and to peace evermore. Blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's norms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will. Give us a place to rest, Adonai, our God. Bring us into shelter in the long leaning shadows of your truth. For with you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. V'katan Adonai, Haparei Sukkot, Shalom Aleinu, Val Kolamo Yisrael, Val Yerushalayim. Thank you.
We continue with the Shamru on the top of page 44. 44.
השמיים ואת הארץ ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם בריתותם וביום השביעי שבת וינפש שבת וינפש שבת וינפש ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם בריתותם.
We continue now on page 46. We invite Matt Kahn to join us as we begin the Amidah, again page 46, and together we stand.
Please join with me. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanara, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ve'Konei Hakol, Ve'Zocher Chasdei Avot Ve'imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, Lema'an Shmo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ve'Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol Atah Rab Lehoshia, Morid Hatal, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Micha Mocha Baal Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Memit, Umechaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman Ata Lehachayot HaKol, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechaye HaKol. Atah Kadosh v'Shimcha Kadosh, U'Kadoshim b'chol yom Yehallelu Selah. Baruch Atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
We take some time now for our own silent prayers, thoughts, and meditations, beginning here on page 52 through page 62. When you're finished, please be seated.
Shalom Ra al Yisrael Amcha ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Shalom Ra al Yisrael Amcha ta'asim lecha.
invite Howie Newmark to join us and share with us some words of Torah on this Erev Shabbat.
On behalf of our fantastic Brotherhood, these guys are great, our amazing clergy, and our percussion section, Shabbat Shalom. I'm Howie Newmark, and I'm honored to provide commentary regarding this week's Torah portion, Anach Mot. Anach Mot means after the death of, and it can be found in Leviticus 16.1. There are many facets to Anach Mot, and I encourage everyone here tonight to look them up and learn from them, as they touch on many events that can apply to our daily Jewish lives. This evening, however, I've chosen to focus on one important subject. That's holiness, as it relates to God's killing of Aaron's two surviving sons, Nadav and Avihu. They were killed by God as the direct result of their unholy and unauthorized entry into the innermost chamber of the sanctuary, the Holy Ark. With these deaths, God painfully drives home the point that the concept of holiness is an irreplaceable and integral part of Judaism, and that cannot be compromised, not for anyone, not for Aaron, nor even his sons. Anach Mot, after the death of Nadav and Avihu, Aaron and the Israelites are left to contemplate the absolute necessary and supreme importance of holiness. And they need to figure out how they're going to apply it to living their Jewish lives. We too must consider the meaning and value of holiness, what it means to us, how we can embrace it, and how we can enhance and protect our Jewish lives with it. So what is holiness? For God, holiness can be defined as the separation from God to us, as God embodies perfection and purity. As for us, we have our holy Torah, our holy tzitzit, our holy tefillin, and our holy mezuzah scrolls. These all give us opportunities to touch, to study, to learn, and to behave in a righteous, moral manner as we pursue our commitment to holiness. Think about the feeling we get when we cover ourselves with our tzitzit, when we literally wrap ourselves in our tefillin. We get a feeling, it's indescribable almost, holiness. We feel the love and the guidance and the power and the strength and the purpose of being Jewish. Without these things, we'd be in a tough spot. Imagine just for a second if all of this all-encompassing feelings of love and strength and purpose and guidance is taken away from us. We would be lost. We'd be broken. The war that's raging right now against Judaism and our way of life is threatening to take that away from us. We have to dig deep and think about how we're going to behave with all of the adversity that's coming our way. What's most upsetting is that it's happening right here in these United States, and the war is growing larger every day. So I'm going to offer 3 small prayers. I pray that we are able to muster every iota of strength and purpose and love and guidance that we get from God's holiness, from our holy Torah, from our holy tzitzit, and from our holy tefillin as we try to live our Jewish daily lives. I pray that we honor and cherish God's holiness with the intensity that is required from each and every one of us so that we can successfully protect and defend all that is Jewish, all that is holy, and all that is good. Finally, I pray that we will do more than just push back and survive. We must persevere. We must live our Jewish lives so that we can continue to forge our version of our righteous paths in the pursuit of God's holiness. Shabbat Shalom.
we pulled together the beautiful words that Howie shared with us, these words of Torah and the words that we hope to connect with one another to also bring holiness, and not just holiness, but also healing tonight to those who are in need of healing, physical, emotional, or spiritual healing. We are thinking of Michael Alexander, Noah Applebaum, Gary Bendel, Tori Bendel, Joseph Berg, Carol Berger, Dan Brownick, Gwen Bullock, Sophie Bullock, Maxine Burstein, Fran Butwin, Shana Call, Janet Cohen, Sanford Cohen, Les Cole, Scott Cohen, Marcia Davis, Mark Davis, Beth Durham, Bela, Chana, Bat Yona Bear, Phyllis Eisenberg, Mona Eflind, Alan Garmay, Stuart Gottlieb, Rachel Greenfader, Jordan Hirsch, Donna Hirsch Grossman, Ira Kafka, Shirley Kafka, Naomi Kirstein, Michelle Kingen, Patty Kitts, Lori Naffo, Russell Winter, Howard Manas, Isaac Margulies, Alan Mintz, Darlene Mintz, Lydia Nahum, Barbara Newmark, Luis Olesic, Danielle Peskin, Laura Petrella, Carol Porwich, Elliot Porwich, Daphne Rachavia, Julius Rosenberg, Howard Rosenbluth, Eileen Rosengard, Anna Rubin, Kathy Ruggiero, Joshua Levy Salad, David Schwartz, Renee Schwartz, Mel Schwartz, Susan Schwartz Most, Joan Seidman, Ned Shanloff, Patty Shanloff, Danielle Shaw Beal, Karen Seeger, George Silver, Georgia Simpkins, Helen Silverman, Robin Roblick, Nelson Soto, Diane Spiro, David Sterling, Christine Sesnak, Sandy Tankus, Stephen Tenner, Norma Uziel, Davida Vital Warshager, Dave Wiener, Bobby Wider, Leslie Winthrop, Roseanne Youngstein, Miriam, Yeshua Bat Bela Dina, Naor, Ben Dalia, Yosef, Shmuel, Ben Levi Yitzchak, Mordechai Avraham, Ben Malka, Dvora Bat Sarah, Shimon, Ben Shoshana Avigail, Bat Simona Zahava, Ben Yosef, Ben Tzipora. To those names, we had any name that you'd like to add at this time. Mishbeach, our healing prayer, can be found on page 253 in your Siddur, 253.
Find the courage to make our lives a blessing.
So pretty much since the almost last summer, we've had the great opportunity to have in our presence, not just here at CBI, but in our Jewish community, someone named Shachar, I'm going to do this right, Buchnik? Yes, I got it right. So she's been with us, and she'll explain what Shin is, but I'll explain it too. That through the Jewish Agency, there are people that are sent through all over the world, actually, to share the love of Israel with various communities, and so she is one of those people, and we have been on a journey with her. As we have all been this past year as it relates to Israel. And so she has from time to time, lucky for us, come here to CBI and share some thoughts and talk to us. So we are going to invite Shachar to join us at this time as she has. Is this the last time? Maybe we'll squeeze one more time in? Is this the last time? Oh, it's the last time. But so to share some words with us. Come on down.
Shalom, everyone. First of all, my family is here. They came to visit me from Israel. So my name is Shachar. Those who don't know me from last time, I'm a Shinshinit, young emissary from Israel. Right now, I'm in a gap year before my military service in Israel. I'm volunteering in the Jewish community here as part of the Jewish Agency and the Jewish Federation of South Palm Beach County. So this is my last Shabbat here before I'm going back to my home, Israel, to serve in the IDF, the Israeli Army. And I would like to share with you a few words. So in a few weeks, we will mention the Yom HaZikaron לחללי מערכות ישראל ונפגעי פעולות האיבה. The memorial day for the fallen soldier of the War of Israel and the victim of acts of terrorism. And right the day after, we will celebrate Yom HaAtzmaut, the Independence Day of Israel. The day that we're celebrating the establishment of the State of Israel that is celebrating 76 years. So for a long time, I and many other people have been trying to understand why do we mention these days so close to each other? How can we talk and concentrate about the pain of the fallen and the day after celebrate our home and nation? I would like to share with you a few sentences for chapter 3 of Kohelet. עת לבקש ועת לאבד, עת לשמור ועת להשליך. A time to seek and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away. עת לקרוע ועת לתפור, עת לחשות ועת לדבר. A time to rent and a time to sow, a time to be silenced and a time to speak. עת לאהוב ועת לשנוא, עת מלחמה ועת שלום. A time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. This whole chapter is about contrast and difference. The difference between mentioning the fallen soldiers of the War of Israel and the victim of actions of terrorism, and celebrating the State of Israel. I didn't really understand why it's so close to each other. And then someone told me his perspective, and it made me realize the meaning behind it. During Yom HaAtzmaut, the Independence Day of Israel, we celebrated that there is a country for the Jewish people, celebrating our freedom, unity, strength, and our independence. All of that couldn't have happened without the people who stood in the front line to fight for our country. The soldier who fought for their people and their nation, Am Yisrael. Every year, I think about how hard is it to move from the pain to the celebration, from dark to light, from sadness to happiness. But we cannot forget that the State of Israel that we're celebrating is the country that they fought for. Those are the people who we thank for during Independence Day. But these are the people who, thanks to them, we got the independence of the State of Israel. Today, we're mentioning 209 days since October 7th. Unfortunately, this time, a lot of heroes will be mentioned during Memorial Day. And on the day after, we will celebrate the country that they let us live in. Sometimes I wish that we would not need to have heroes to have a safe, quiet, and peaceful country to live in. But this is the part of being Israeli, to know that the people around us, they are the people who are willing to give everything for their people, for their home, their country, and for their nation. We just celebrated Passover. The other name for it is Freedom Holiday, Chag HaCherut. And soon we will celebrate the Independence Day. But nothing will be completed and free without our hostages. To celebrate the unity, the freedom, and the independence, we need our people back. I hope that on this Independence Day, we will celebrate with them, praying for good days. Thank you all for having me in your Shabbat services this year. I hope you all come visit Israel, and I'll see you there. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope I brought a little bit of the taste of the Israel nation. I wish you all the best. Shabbat Shalom.
Her Hebrew is really good. It's very strong Hebrew. It's pronunciation. You could hear the pronunciation really, really clearly when she's the r and the ch was really clear. It's really good. It's amazing. It's funny that because she's from Ohio, so it's really interesting. I'm just kidding. We have some announcements for you on behalf of the congregation, and it's a pleasure to invite Phil Rothschild, who is our VP of Strategic Planning, who is going to strategically plan lots of upcoming events and speak about them or be part of explaining them or something.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Okay.
Thank you, Rabbi. I just get to read the announcements. There's a lot of work that goes into it, and a lot of people have put a lot of time. Shabbat Shalom. They always say welcome to CBI, but it's the end of the service. I hope you've enjoyed it, the guests who are here for the first time and those regulars. A special congratulations to Yormak and Markovsky families on Gabriel and Mason's bar mitzvahs. So on to the events. This Sunday, May 5th at 9 a.m., we'll be having a community observance of Yom HaShoah, memorializing the millions of lives lost during the Holocaust, featuring guest speaker and Holocaust survivor Sylvia Sachs. We hope to see you there. Next Friday evening, May 10th, the Shabbat services at the usual 6:30 time will commemorate Shabbat Tekuma, Shabbat of Revival, honoring the resilience of the Jewish people. And then on Saturday, May 11th, we come celebrate Israel's 76th birthday with a field day here at 3:30 at CBI, which will conclude with the Havdalah service. Please see the details on our website, cbiboca.org. On Wednesday evening, May 15th, please join us at our CBI annual meeting. There's a reception at 6 o'clock, and the meeting starts at 7. If you can't attend, please submit your proxy online, which is in the link included in the emails. Just search your emails for proxy, P-R-O-X-Y, or see me after the service if you have any questions about the annual meeting. On Friday, May 17th, we'll have a special Shabbat dedicated to celebrating our CBI volunteers and installation of our new board members with a dessert oneg to follow. On Sunday, May 19th, as you heard, the Brotherhood will be leading CBI Day at the Marlins. It's an afternoon game against the New York Mets. Details are on the website, or see Peter Davidson during the oneg. Please be a mitzvah maker. As the school year comes to a close, we are collecting unwanted crayons, which you can bring into the yellow box in the administrative circle out front. The crayons will be recycled to create new crayons for children in hospitals. Additionally, please continue to help us keep our little free pantries stocked with non-perishable goods by dropping them off in the blue bins in the circle. Save the date, it's a long way out, but November 16th, we'll be celebrating our Ruby Gala, 40 years of CBI. That's the Saturday night, November 16th at 7 p.m. Proceeds from this event will benefit CBI's campus-wide renovations. For sponsorship opportunities or any questions, please contact Steve Allen or Jessica Atman, and you can find their contact information on the website. We are delighted to announce the recent launch of our new auxiliary, Am Yisrael Chai. This auxiliary, chaired by CBI members Ali Myrick and Rachel Weiner, is dedicated to fostering a deeper connection to Israel within our synagogue community. Am Yisrael Chai vows to educate and enliven our congregation by weaving Israel into the framework of CBI for generations to come. Join now through our website, cbiboca.org/Israel. And finally, speaking of Israel, please join CBI in supporting the Jewish National Fund USA, which is on the ground every day helping our brothers and sisters in Israel. In addition to continuing to help CBI build our third bomb shelter in Israel, you can visit www.jnf.org and find more ways to assist JNF with their Rebuild Israel Together campaign. JNF needs your help in order to support evacuees, supply firefighting and protective equipment for civil defense, enable food security, and much, much more. Giving to Israel, your impact matters. Shabbat Shalom.
That was round one of announcements. You want to do a second part and bring 5 other people up to, I'm just kidding. So a lot of announcements. But we have a lot of stuff going on. We're heading into the summer and there's all that fun stuff. Isn't everyone excited? I can see by your faces. You're like, yeah. Just moments away from the oneg. You're excited about that. There's a lot of cookies too. Yeah, it's going to be really good. Let's begin to conclude our service. Aleinu can be found on page 282 in your Sidurim, and together we stand.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו מודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו Ushmo echad.
We think about the passing of Bernard Posner. The service and burial will be taking place on Sunday at 11 a.m. If you would like any more information, we can share that with you. We also think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at the season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own Zichronam Livracha. May the memories be for a blessing. In the period of Shiva, we think of Stanley Silber, former Board of Trustees Vice President, and in the period of Shloshim, the immediate 30-day mourning period, we think of Richard Rosenbluth, Michael Linder, Dr. Charles Bookbinder, Adele Katz, Eugene Fox. And a yortzeit that occur for us this week: Solomon Miller, Pearl Stein, Marjorie Weintraub, Marshall Kaplan, Stanley Butwin, Lonnie Smith, Alex Laster, Charlotte Gottlieb, Scott Abish, Eric Zitrin, Libby Riesman, Ruth Usharoff, Nathaniel Blank, Emmanuel Leonard, Sarah Bialy, Henry R. Weinstein, Renee Singer, Sylvia Ruth Murray Kopita, Anna Stanley, Rosalind Oratz, Donald Stone, Lois, Brian Schwag, Erwin Sporn, Jacob Siegel. To those names, we had any name that you'd like to add at this time. Kadishato Monros Kaddish 294. Yitkadal v'kadash merabah, be'alma divrach irutei v'amlich malchutei, b'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach le'olam olmei almaya, yitbarach v'ishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal shmei dekudisha brichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiran b'alma v'imru amen.
Yehi shlam rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen.
Oseh shalom b'momav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel. As together we say, amen. Please be seated. If you are under the age of bar and bat mitzvah and want to join us for a little motzi up here, come on up. Anyone under the age of bar bat mitzvah, you want to join us for a little motzi up here, come on up here. Come on down. This means you get challah before everyone else does. Challah. So many people running up here at the same time, I can't even handle it. There should be two people up here at least, because they're not b'nei mitzvah yet, but it's okay, they can stay in their seats, it's fine. I'll just do it. I'll just do it myself. Fine.
Psych.
Yes, we have one. That means you get an entire challah for yourself. Now you too, if you get to share. Oh, it's like, what challah? What? What's up with that? Oh, see now it's a challah. It's a challah. Oh, yeah, there's more. There's more coming. Yeah, it's nice. It's more challah. Gabe, I see you. We're going to see you again tomorrow at 10 o'clock. So, yes. All right.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
We are going to conclude with Shalom Aleichem, which is on a particular page. Then I'll tell you. I feel like it's on page 100 something. 100. Hold on, I'll find it. I'm going to find it.
Take your time, Rabbi.
No problem. Wait, oh, it's over here. I have a feeling it's over here. I found it.
Any longer, we'll do Havdalah.
24, page 24. 24.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Eyon, Mi Melech Malachei HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem L'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Eyon. Melech Malachei HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni L'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Eyon. Melech Malachei HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Zeitchem L'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malachei HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
So lovely to be sharing this Shabbat with our Brotherhood. So thank you so much for helping to lead our service. Thanks to the Brotherhood. Thanks to our great Topher over there. Howie, thanks so much. And also, of course, to Shachar and your whole family. We're so happy that you were able to share our Shabbat with us. Adonai oz la'amo yiten, Adonai varech et amo v'shalom. May God give strength unto our people. Continue to bless us with hope and strength and love and peace. Shabbat shalom to everyone. If you'd like service credit, come up here to me. Shabbat shalom.